Hi guys, I just decided to do this small little video, not so much as a review for the AüR Audio ALITA, which I just received, and it's their latest IEM. It's an all BA set, 12 BAs, using some very fancy BA units, some units found in really some high-end IEMs, QDC, and a few other brands. So I received the Alita, started listening to it, and straight away my jaw dropped. Why? Well, firstly because um, my all-round favorite all BA set is the Neon Pro, its brother, and I really thought that it was going to be impossible to find something that could impress me the same way as the Neon Pro has impressed me. And you know, BA sets are something which you either you either like or you don't like. You have to like their tonality, and obviously, there are the occasional models which come out which are better tuned and it really stand out. But for the majority of the times, many BA sets make themselves known as being BA sets by their timbre, which, as I say, is something that you like or you don't like. And those ones that do stand out, they stand out because they are able to camouflage that timbre and to make it sound very cohesive, because BA sets can have multiple BAs inside, and if it's difficult to match two, even harder to match 3, 4, 5, 10, 12. So there's sets which have so many BAs that to then match everything properly and make it all sound coherent, and so that you don't distinguish, oh, this is coming from here, this is coming, but no, it comes all as one wave of sound, is an art. It's something that very few people know how to do well, very few companies know how to do well, and it costs money to do it well. And having said all of that, obviously there have been sets, like I said, that have impressed me. I mean, Duno SA6, I mean, what can we say about this? It's, in my opinion, perfect. Everything from the bass to the mids to the highs, everything is done perfect. Maybe its only fault is that, okay, there could be a little bit better detail retrieval, but overall, amazing set. Really nothing that you can truly falter, okay? The Softiest RSV, again, another perfectly executed set, and it's not only I that say that, all those that have RSVs can attest to it. It's an amazing set. It's the smoothness, the way that it presents itself, you feel that you're listening to a really good DD, not to 5 BAs. So again, sets that have impressed me but are not as well known, for example, is the GS Audio, the ST8B. Amazing, and especially when you consider the GT12X from the same company, which is a 12BA set, is a set that you notice straight away that it's a BA set, and it's okay, but fine, but it's a set which kind of you question why so many BAs, maybe just a few less, and maybe they could have done it or tuned it better and it would have sounded better. But anyway, the GT12X was the most popular one of theirs, and many people, or quite a few people, have bought it, and it's a 50-50 of like dislike. The ST8B is not as popular. Not many sets of these have been sold, and in my opinion, a pity, because this is amazing. It is so good. A little bit darker as compared to maybe an SA6 or even an RSV, but it's smooth, very well tuned. Amazing set. Another one which I actually don't have here, but those that follow me know that I have a very big like for that set, is the AudioSense, the DT600, and its brother, the T800, I think, as well. Those two sets are really good. Yes, you do notice a little bit that BA timbre, especially in the T800, but the bass that those sets have is so unlike a usual BA bass. It's got some serious sense of weight to them, especially the DT600. If you use with the impedance adapter, it rumbles. It really goes nice and deep, and it rumbles, and it's really a good set. And also obviously the BA sets from AüR Audio have impressed me. The original Neon, I loved it. The original Neon didn't have any pretensions to beat or to be the best, or no, it was a $550 set if I'm not mistaken. 10 BAs, very well tuned in my opinion, and tuned in a manner that it was supposed to be fun. It was supposed to have lots of bass. So obviously to compare it to an RSV was an unfair comparison, because it was, you're comparing a 4x4 to a sports car. Different things. No, it's just wrong to compare. They will do some things similar, but the main core is different. But the Neon, in my opinion, was an amazing set. If you want loads of bass and really good BA bass, courtesy of the Sony 38D1Xs, Neon, The other one which also impressed me thoroughly was the AüR, its younger brother, $370 if I'm not mistaken, using very normal BAs, 22.955, 29.689, so nothing special in terms of the BAs being used, but very well put together, very well tuned, and sounds amazing. Compared to the original Neon, I would say probably that it actually would please more people, because everything is just more toned down slightly in the bass and in the mid bass, so details and so on come across better. Then in response to the criticism that the Neon got, they decided to make the Neon Pro, which has a switch to lower the bass by 3 dBs. There we go. Let me just there. No, you can see it. There you go. With the bass minus 3 dBs, excuse me, the way that the sound of the Neon Pro just comes through is just unbelievable. It is, if there was a certain veiling of things like detail and female voices maybe sounded a little bit too colored, and there were details missing here and there, and instruments just didn't sound tonally correct sometimes, all of that is gone. This will easily compete or stand head to toe with much more expensive IEMs. I don't see this having any issues with going up against RS10s and goes up against the RSV flawlessly. Has no issues against, I would even say, even against perhaps an Anoli VX. Anoli VX will not just outright destroy it. That's my opinion. Obviously, I haven't heard the Anoli VX, so take it with a grain of salt. But from people that I do know that have heard the Neon Pro and that have heard the Anoli VX, they also confirmed that the difference is not a difference that you would maybe perhaps think, oh, okay, well, it can't compete. No, what I do know is that with things like the Yan Yan Moonlight, which I do have, and I thoroughly enjoy that tribrid, with things like the EJ07M, with the RSV, with the SA6, the Neon Pro is able to keep up, surpass. It does its job, and it's an amazing IEM. So the $650, I think, that is the asking price for it, is more than fair in my opinion. And having said all of this, obviously I thought that it was going to be very hard to outdo the Neon Pro. You would have to perhaps be a hybrid BA with ESTs, or maybe a tribrid or something like that to really outdo, because this is so difficult to talk about a brand that so few people have. You truly have to listen to the Neon Pro. You really have to take the opportunity to listen to it. Take your music, take whatever gear you want to connect it up to, and listen to it. Listen with ears of listening, and you will be amazed at how good it is, because it truly is a good IEM. And if it said something, and if it didn't say the AüR Audio Neon, if it said Soft Ears, if it said any other brand, I'm sure people would gravitate towards it and would try it, and there would be tons of reviews out there. But for some reason, people just, I don't know, just don't seem to have gone for AüR Audio, and it's a pity. It's a pity, you know. Putting aside what our personal feelings are about X, Y, and Z, talking just purely as a product, it is amazing. Period. The Alita has been able to do the same thing. The Alita has got a different ideal or premise for its tuning. It's not supposed to be as fun, as engaging as the Neon Pro is, because it's just a little bit more laid back. But it's precisely that way that it's laid back. It's precisely that way that it's so classy that makes it so seductive. And I cannot help but, like I did, I spent all afternoon listening to it, song after song after song after song, and I was just blown away. It is an amazing IM. The bass quality is surreal. The quality of the bass is surreal. Its ability to resolve. I mean, I was left speechless, honestly. The mids are the best mids I have heard up to date. Period. Out of all the IMs I own, it is the best mids I have heard. I honestly, like I said, I struggle to find the words to convey what I'm trying to explain, because I don't want to kind of sound like I'm exaggerating, but it is. Those that know me know that I have got a very nice collection of IMs. Okay, maybe I might not have all the megabuck IMs, but the megabuck IMs as well, in my opinion, are more overrated than what the reality is. I have seen plenty top of the line IMs be very dubious about what they are capable of doing. And again, I'm not the only one saying this. Plenty of people say this. I guess they're just afraid to sometimes convey it. But anyway, that's a different story for a different topic. The Alita, for its $850 or $900 that it costs, in my opinion, has no issues in standing next to a U12T, in standing next to an Oli VX, in standing to something of that price range of $1,500, $2,000. Absolutely no issues in standing next to those IMs and giving them one hell of a go. That's how good, in my opinion and in my take of the Alita, it is. It is clean. Nothing, but there's nothing in the whole spectrum that you kind of say, oh, but this is harsh. That no. Bass, like I mentioned, perfect. Mids, perfect. The highs, if I'm going to nitpick just a little bit, and that's because I've got the Neon Pro, I would have liked maybe the highs here to be just a little bit more energetic. But that's because I got the Neon Pro. Okay? On its own, the highs are amazing. It's honestly, well done, AüR Audio. Well done. I really truly hope that people will start looking at AüR Audio with different eyes and start trying their products, because these guys, they know what they're doing. They both know what they're doing. They're not playing around. They're not pretending to know how to tune or to build IEMs. No, they know what they're doing, and you just have to look at the Alita for a minute and truly appreciate its beauty, to see that, wow, now this was done with love. This has got love in it. It shows there's passion here. The shell, the quality of it, everything is being, even when you can actually peek through this kind of cobweb that they have of the faceplate. You can on video you can't see, but you can just make out the way that everything is set out inside, and you look at it and you can see, as you can on the Neon and so on, that the quality of the construction, the way that the wiring is just so meticulously put out in its proper place. And seriously, this this is some true craftsmanship and true tuning at work here. Anyway, guys, I said this was going to be something really short, and I've rambled here now for 15 minutes, so hope you guys will watch the review when I do come out with a review in more detail, hopefully, and show some graphs and stuff. And yeah, that's it. As always, like and subscribe, and if there's any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.